Hi, welcome back, my dear students. So, this lecture here is to kind of answer a request that I have from one of you guys. This particular student, your classmate, was asking me, how can I make this visible only to the user that is actually creating it or actually have created it? Well, it's very simple. Remember that we have already a user, right? When we log in, when we register a user, we are setting sessions, right? Remember that we set a session called username, and that's what we're using here to display this. So all you have to do is display this content or this data for that particular user. So let me show you an example how we can do this, and you can apply this functionality to whatever you want in the sidebars here or top bars, whatever, to any part of your project. Okay, so this is not set in stones. Remember, all we're trying to do is find out the identity of that user, and we do this best by using sessions, or we can insert that data into our database, right? But we're using data sessions in this, and let's find out how to use that. So in that particular area, this is I think is the view post. So let's go to admin and includes view post here. So we've got to find out where we are displaying the data, and it looks like this really doesn't matter because this basically is just updating the ID of that specific post. Okay, so whatever post you're showing in that screen is going, this is going to still apply. You don't have to do anything else with this, and you're gonna see in a minute what I mean. And let's see what, oh, I think it's right here. This is the data. So for example, I know that my username is Edwin because that is what I'm using here, and that's why I'm actually seeing everything. This because it's admin, all right? So we're not putting any constraints here. We could, if we want to, set something like this. Well, select all from posts where post user, I believe, is the column field equals to Edwin, okay? And well, we're not gonna see any difference here, okay? Just because, let me see. Let's go back. Actually, let's save it. We should see a difference. This is not, Edwin is not the same as the admin user. There we go. You see, we see less posts here. Okay, so this is how you can do it. And now we're just constraining here. How can we find out the current user? Well, I'm glad that you asked. We could, if we wanted to, create a variable here to hold that, and we could just say, as a matter of fact, we have the post user. Let's see. Let me show you how to find it in the session, and that should be very simple to you, right? And we can just say username, simple as that. And let's come back here, and let's just replace that here like that. Save it. Let's go back here, and we should see no difference. As you can see, everything looks the same. But now we can convert this and put it into a function or something, right? As a matter of fact, I think I already did that. Let me just come back here to functions, and as you can see, I already have it done for you. Let's check out how it looks. So you can see we have the function current user, and now we are checking here to see if that session is set, and this is the username session, right? If it's set, then we return that session. If it's not, we return false. But now can we use it here? Well, let's go back here and let's just do that. And I'm going to use, let's use that function name. Come back here. It's pretty easy stuff for you guys. Come on. And then instead of that, we are using that, right? So that should work the same now. Let's come back here and let's refresh. And as you can see, it still works. And you can apply that to anything else you want.